Hello, and welcome back to some more Technomancer. So we're going to continue with some of the side quests that we've been doing. We have one over here to warn a merchant. And then we have the one for the professor still going over here. That's the one of, these are both primary quests, which we're avoiding for the time being. So we'll go see if we can't find this merchant. So I'm sure we'll have to fight our way in here to get to. Maybe not.
Hey there.
Officer, hello! What can I do for the fine officer today? Check out my merchandise. I have everything you'd ever need for hunting.
Warn him that...
Hey there. Just came by to let you know Fiorello's back in the exchange, and he's got your merchandise.
Now, that is some very good news. Thank you. I'll send my assistant right away.
Go back and see him. So we're gonna run by these guys again, since they hate us. I guess if I'd raised my reputation with the Vori more, they wouldn't be so mad at me. That's okay though. Miner's helmet. Maybe that one's cooler than the condom we have on right now. Slightly. And it has better stats. It's not very cool. I guess we'll go this way. Okay, so we have 3 side quests on our little map here. I think there's 2 that we're turning back into him.
Hey there, Fiorello.
Ah, the one, the only, Zachariah.
Inform the young woman information.
Where'd you find the girl?
We were actually thrown together. When they brought us to that wretched hellhole warehouse, there she was. Tied up, unconscious, tortured, through and through. Whatever she did to get that sort of treatment couldn't have been as bad as all that. So when you arrived to free us, I, in turn, freed her. I always tried to pay a good deed forward. She would have died had I left her behind. Since then, I've asked around the exchange, but nobody seems to know her any more than she knows herself. Perhaps she comes from the slums, somehow betrayed the Vori, stole from them, who knows? But whatever it was, the punishment was brutal. But maybe, as you go around the city, maybe you'll find a way to bring her name back to her.
Return a mission. Report on the clients who need to be informed.
Found your clients. Told them you had their merch. They'll come pick it up as soon as they can.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Please, take this. As a token of my appreciation, it is not much for all you've done for me, but it's something.
Report on the young woman with amnesia.
I found out where the girl's from.
That is great, great news.
Not for her, unfortunately. Turns out she was part of a female gang trying to come together as a rival to Anton Rogue's outfit. Fight barely lasted a round, but clearly it annoyed Anton enough to have one of them kidnapped and tortured to send a message.
So what happens to her now?
You're sending her back to her friends. One of the girls will probably come get her. What's the point of trying to hold her accountable for things she doesn't even remember? And she's already suffered enough.
You surprise me, officer. Open-minded, compassionate. A rare breed in your field of work. Sad to think she will just return to the streets. But what's to be done? Here, take this, for all your trouble. I hate to risk exploiting your kindness, but if I may.
Go on.
Since our little misadventure the other day, I'm always looking over my shoulder, feeling that those mob types are breathing down my neck, fearing I'm less protected than I ought to be.
Then you want bodyguards.
In a sense, but understanding that no ordinary citizen of abundance would suffice, and that such a task for you would be an insult, I was thinking that perhaps a strong mutant might do the trick. Word goes around that one might be able to make such an acquisition from the mutant pen in the slums. If you might make the trip for me, I could compensate you for the price of both the mutant and your time.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. Again, thank you.
Find the strongest mutant in the crew. Okay. So let's level up. We're working on the Technomancer line now. Because we want to get the armor. And, well, basically we want this whole line. Because I think we got most of what we want. We'll upgrade that at some point. And we'll get this one at some point. We can go finish our other couple missions, which are both over here in the headquarters. Maybe find a better looking helmet eventually. So I'll do this one first and then I'll go draw up the plan.
Hi.
Lieutenant, how can I help you?
Give the
I
vaccine.
went to a friend for a solution to our antidote problem, and he found one.
That's the kind of good news you don't get every day. You could stop 100 terrorist attacks and still not save as many lives as you have with that antidote, Lieutenant.
Combat drug.
Ready to try your plan out?
Ha! Yeah, absolutely, Lieutenant.
All right. Just out on a stroll, right?
Yeah, just a stroll. He won't suspect anything. Let's head out this way. We should probably go right now.
Don't tell me we're following that idiot.
Come on now, Dave. It's not very nice.
I just want him to shut up. Please, tell him to shut up.
We can head down this alley and over towards the archives. We'll pass security, and there's a chance he might get suspicious, but I think we'll be fine.
Beggars seem to be multiplying. Where could they be coming from?
I'd imagine the
Yeah, but we
slums.
gained a tail, Lieutenant.
Poor folks.
Let's just keep heading this
They're
way a
almost
bit
all
further, I think,
handicapped.
and I'll prove I was right.
That's the price of war, I guess.
these streets. Yeah, there we go. He's following us. Just gotta keep him with us until we get to the dead-end street past the checkpoint. We'll corner him there. Then he's right there. We just gotta get him in there, and we'll have him trapped. We'll finally know who our spy is, Lieutenant.
Who the hell are you? Why are you following us?
You got nowhere to run. You're surrounded. Fuck. Take a look around. We may find something that'll help explain why he's tailing us.
The hell is this? Looks like a notebook. And I'm willing to bet it's Alan Mancer behind all this shit. Looks like the little rat reported me to the ASC.
What? Really? Why would another Mancer tell on you? And for what? You're a great lieutenant, sir. You haven't done anything wrong.
Yeah, well, let's just say Alan's not exactly a fan. This time, the little shit's gone too far. He's gonna give me an explanation.
Talk to Alan about
Technomancer said to put the ASC's crosshairs on you. You seem like a pretty nice guy.
Hey, watch your mouth. Don't ever hint at the lieutenant doing anything wrong. Whatever they say he did, it's just political bullshit. Or...
I'm sure this kind of thing doesn't happen to you often. Hypothetically, what would happen if I reported you? You think you'd get sacked?
That's not funny. Reporting someone is a serious claim.
Both of you shut up.
I think we're going back to the source. That's usually where that guy is.
Hello, Alan.
Zachariah Rogue. They haven't sent you to die at war yet? A damn disappointment.
Information
Little
about
bird
the
handed me
spy's
some
notes.
notes about a spy authored by a little rat. The rat should leave me alone and cut the shit out immediately.
I'm not sure I like your tone, Rogue. I have more important things to do than waste my time with the likes of you.
I should have known you wouldn't own up to your own lies. That would take courage, which you're lacking.
A rogue will never live up to the reputation of a real Mancer, and it's high time someone showed you. Oh, I've been waiting for this.
Ow. Need another one.
Stop this madness at once. Have your senses left you, Zachariah? Is this how I taught you? A Technomancer fighting with students.
I'm sorry, Master.
He started it. What did you want me to do?
As for you, Alan, your constant provocations will one day find you an early grave. Don't fancy me a fool, for the fool is you.
Try something like that again, Alan. please, try it again when no one's around to bail your sorry ass out.
Jeffrey Hunter, reputation +3.
Lieutenant?
At your command, Lieutenant.
Nope, no other talking. Okay, let's see. Well, let's just go in here. A professor's worries, we still have that one, and a bodyguard for the merchant. I'm sure I'm going to end up skipping a whole bunch of side quests, so I'm not worried about that. But we're actually out of time for this episode, so thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!